Hello, everybody. This is Gary. Today is December 18th, Saturday. It's 2:18 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the United States in Rochester, New York, and this is my Coping with Schizophrenia blog entry for today. Today, my anxiety levels are pretty high. My paranoia is pretty high. My hallucination is pretty high. But they're rather intense today. My auditory hallucinations. I'm trying to stick as much as I can to my daily schedule. I have been using the Klonopin and Cyproxa twice a day to help control my paranoia, my anxiety, and my hallucinations. I already went outside for a walk today. It's snowing and raining outside today. Rochester's in upstate New York, and it can get very cold during the winter. Although right now today it's fairly warm considering it's December. I try to exercise at least once a day by going for a half-hour walk because it helps me deal with anxiety, gets me out of my own headspace by being around other people. I'm just trying to stick to my daily schedule, which includes morning meditation. I use different meditation channels on YouTube, like Meditation Vacation, Tansy Forest, Jason Stevenson, Michael Seeley, and a few other channels. They're all good meditation channels. They have good videos for relaxation and sleep and anxiety. Anxiety is probably my biggest problem today, more than even the paranoia and hallucinations. It's hard to concentrate on doing things when my mind is racing. I have a million different things going through my head. It's the holiday season. I'm expecting deliveries that haven't come yet. I'm trying to get a refund on something that was never delivered to my apartment. I ordered something from Walmart. They shipped it from one of the local stores. They didn't leave it at my door. They returned it to the store twice. And I'm trying to get my money back because they haven't delivered what I paid for. They were supposed to have delivered it by yesterday. I have to deal with something with the Department of Social Services, probably related to my Medicaid. I don't know yet. There's a lot of financial issues that I'm dealing with, trying to balance my budget and the high inflation like we're all going through. We're all paying more for food. We're all paying more for transportation. We're all paying more for rent and so on. So I got a million things running through my head like everybody else, including the COVID-19 vaccines that I had. I've had the first 2 shots and the booster shot. Well, New York State is still requiring us to wear masks in all public places until the new January. In my apartment building, I'm required in the common areas to wear a mask wherever I go, including the laundry room and the hallways. So I got a lot of anxiety. My thoughts are racing. I'm ruminating on different thoughts. Can't seem to get them out of my head, so my anxiety levels are pretty high. I just saw my psychiatrist day before yesterday. We reduced the amount of gabapentin, also known as Neurontin, that I was taking for anxiety. We reduced it twice. I was taking 600 milligrams 3 times a day. Now I'm only taking 300 milligrams 3 times a day. And the goal is to eventually eliminate the Neurontin altogether, because me and my psychiatrist don't think it's doing anything to help control my anxiety. We did talk about taking medications in the future to help control my anxiety that don't involve benzodiazepine tranquilizers, which is what Klonopin is, and it's physically and mentally addictive. I'm restricted to taking 1 milligram per day, not more than that, because of the risk of addiction and withdrawal. But I've been on it for so long now that I pretty much have to take it every day to prevent withdrawal. as well as control my anxiety. And I take it with the Zyprexa because the Zyprexa helps reduce the anxiety, but also the paranoia and the intensity of the auditory hallucinations that I have. Um, this coming Wednesday, I think the 22nd, I'm seeing my therapist just a few days before Christmas. And on January 4th, I'm starting a psychotherapy group with other patients that will run, I think, for about 12 weeks. It's a very structured group. There'll be a lot of homework, a lot of diary taking, journaling, writing things down, studying certain things. Um, the group centers around something called dialectic behavior therapy, or DBT. It's a way of dealing with signs and symptoms of mental illness, both internal and external, that focus on problem solving, stress uh, management, having the ability to go through a difficult situation without panicking, having the ability to endure hardship without panicking or falling apart mentally. Um, these goals are important for me because I often go to the psychiatric emergency room when I feel stressed out. And the goal is for me to be able to cope better and not have to go to the psychiatric emergency room, whether I'm having psychotic symptoms, anxiety, internal symptoms like that, or having external stresses. The goal is to endure suffering, for lack of a better word, without panicking and falling apart. Um, I'm new to DBT therapy. I've never used it before. So it'll be interesting. And it'll also be an extra support to be able to talk to other people who have mental illnesses instead of just being in my own headspace. Um, my next psychiatric appointment isn't until February 3rd. But like I said, I have a lot of support before that, between starting a new group and having a regular therapy appointments with my psychotherapist. Um, for now, me and my psychiatrist have agreed to continue the chronic at least through February, possibly March. Depends on how intense my anxiety levels are. Um, like, comment, share, subscribe, and that's all for now.